holidays, and you know, it's time for gifting, getting, and all the other things. We just want you to know, no matter how you're feeling right now, it's fine. So I'm going to tell you about some of my favorite things, gifting and personal jewelry wise. I brought out a couple of my favorite new things that we have here in the New York store and that we also have in LA. And of course we have it for you and not in LA or New York, online. I'm going to talk a little bit about my secret treasures that I have stashed off to the side here. And I'm going to start with something a little bit new. These are awesome. So we just launched these brand new meridians and they are so stunning. We haven't done a drop earring in quite some time, and I just felt like because we launched the studs earlier this year that we needed something a little more amazing for, you know, this time of year. Might even be like a good New Year's present. They're long and dangly. We made them in a couple of gold and diamond color options, and these are yellow gold with gray diamonds, which I think is, it's one of my favorite things. I wear gray diamonds here and here and here, you know, so why not here? These are called the Meridian drop earrings, and they're available right now in the New York store. So if you want to come in and try them on, you can. Or if you want us to do a little video, we can always post something later or send it directly to you on DM. And you know how I roll. I have a little bit of like mix and match. I like, got my 4 little piercings. Some of these I've had since I was a little girl. And then my 1 on the other side, so I can get jiggy and do like really asymmetrical. Sometimes I mix it up with something like hoop and stud, but I've often worn just studs. Some of you might have multiple piercings, but they're also sold in pairs, so you can wear them as just a dainty pair of studs. But I wanted to point out some of my all-time favorites and also highlight some of our most winter and Xmas appropriate styles. So we recently ordered in these adorable white gold and emerald pieces. This is the Meridian, and then these are our little Bia studs. For those of you Bia lovers, they're such a cute little pair of studs. You can wear them like up, down, or up and down, or one of the funner things that you could do with them is wear them in an asymmetrical pair. So they're designed to be mixed and matched in this way, which I think is, kind of my stilo. I'm not exactly a perfectly paired person, but I like the idea that you could do either. And you can see this is like a similar color pattern, but we also have fun things like the rose gold and sapphire and white diamond, so you could mix and match between the points, or you could go sapphire on one side and diamond next to it. But the idea is that all of these are sort of interchangeable, but alike in the way that they're sort of their own little diamond dusted family. These are actually really cute too. I've been doing these since, early Bing Bang days. I think I had a stud that I had a chain front to back when I was a little kid, maybe like in the 80s. So in Bing Bang, we've always had these sort of front to back studs, but this one is the fine jewelry answer to that, and it's the tiniest little point with diamonds. So it's like a little graduated pointy diamond setup, and then it has this cute little chain that goes front to back on your ear. So it's attached to the back, so you just put it on like that, so it kind of like wraps around your earlobe. And literally, I think I made the first one of these in like 2004. So it's kind of fun that they've graduated to adulthood, fancy, diamondy, sparkly awesomeness. And I think we call them the point harness earring, if I'm not mistaken. I want to just tell you a few more things about studs, or earrings in general. This handy dandy little display is helpful for that. We have, as you've seen, the points and the Bia and the Meridian. But this is our Theta, for you Theta lovers. This piece is such a standout. I love, 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 love it. It can be worn singly, or you can wear them in a pair. And we also have a pendant version that's oriented this way. But with the baguette, I just think it's so stellar, and like it has such a chic kind of modern vibe to it, but it's really fine. It's so fine. So fine. And then we've been doing these forever, and they're also like a good classic. I wear these sometimes too, the Lee Cole hoop. And they come with a variety of different gemstones set in. It's called a channel setting, so it has like a gold outline to it that's really pretty. So it's unlike a lot of the pave, it just feels a little more sleek. And necklace. I wear a necklace every day. I'm one of those people that often puts my jewelry on and just doesn't take it off. I'm not much of I'm an over embellisher when it comes to like dressing up. I'll add, but I usually don't ever take away. So having a solid necklace that you wear all the time is a good thing. And this one is one of my favorites. It's the Luna pair, and it's sort of east-west. So when you have it on, it sort of hangs a little bit to the side instead of just hanging off of a pendant like your standard necklace. But it's a really beautiful link that hits at about right below here. And then it's a really great layering piece too, as I will show you, because I'm going to layer it with my necklaces. So this is how it looks when it's on. So you can see it's kind of droplet-like. It just sort of goes boop. And this particular one's with moonstone, but we make them with a bunch of different gems. And this is my like weird little one-of-a-kind egg-shaped diamond that someone found and showed me, and then I had to have it, which was so mean of him. But anyway, I kept it. It's my precious. But it looks good layered with different necklaces. And I think this one is this is the Point Y necklace, which is another amazing, like kind of everyday, but also really good layering piece. So it has the diamonds at the apex here that are just in that same point shape that I showed you in the earrings. But it sort of comes to a Y, and then the chain goes down, and then there's a teeny tiny diamond at the end. But it's a really great layering piece. It's nice for like V-neck, but you can also wear it like over a turtleneck or over a shirt that comes up higher. But it's sort of, yeah, it's a good style. They never really go away. It's like a lariat, but you don't have to deal with it ever falling off. So hence the name, the Y. And talking about gifting wouldn't be a conversation about gifting if I didn't throw in something that is just awe-inspiring. So you've heard maybe a little bit about terra firma at this point. I started finding these gems. I found these gems and started adoring these gems actually at Tucson last year. And these quartzes are like the most magical thing next to diamonds, in my opinion. They have this they're always different, and they have these like little worlds that are happening inside. Sometimes they're faceted, and this one is smooth on top like a cabochon. So it's almost like one of those crazy beautiful glass blown paperweights. Like when you look into it, you can see all of this incredible texture, and it feels like you're like diving into the ocean, or you're inside the history of the world being born. It's like a combination plate of everything gorgeous and amazing about the earth, and it's captured in this gorgeous teeny little frame of diamonds. So this is one of the new terra firma pieces. It's a Bia sort of hybrid, Bia Halo Solitaire. So it's kind of taking some of the best elements of Bia and making like an all new piece. I mean, well, I don't know, which finger would it fit on if I was to keep it? It's a really nice like bauble, so it could be obviously worn on a ring finger, but it's pretty spectacular on like a pointer or a middle finger. It's kind of cocktail, but depending on your vibe, you could wear it every day. You might want to just send a little hint, and let someone know that this is your style, because there are other pieces in the collection that are similar to it, and we have a few more coming that will land in the store before the end of the year, TBD. But there are just so many amazing things within the terra firma collection that reference, and that if that's kind of something that interests you, you should just stay tuned, because we're releasing new things, like I said, all the time in this collection, and each and every one is completely and totally unique. So this one is waiting for someone to wrap it up and put it under the tree. Thank you. It's always nice to check in with everyone and to have a little moment of like looking out into the world, knowing that some of you are looking back at me. So I hope that you're all gonna have an amazing holiday season. It's almost 2020, which is a little wild, let's be honest, but it's gonna be grandiose and amazing and awesome. So we hope to hear from you after you get your holiday gifts. And please feel free to contact any of our sales associates in the New York store, the LA store, via DM, or our info at email, so that you can answer any questions that you may have, or if you need pictures or dimensions or anything like that. But we're here for you, and we wish you a very wonderful holiday season.